Hi everyone, I welcome all the divine souls on my YouTube channel, which is Twinflame Realities. And today's topic is facts about birth chart, astrology and numerology in Twinflame journey. Reason behind sharing this video is as I have already shared few videos on negative spirits who always target twin flames, and twin flames are the main target if I talk about those spirits. So those spirits exist in the form of spirits, also in the form of humans. So as we do exist, light workers, empaths, star seeds, twin flames, they do exist in many forms when it comes about existence of negativity on earth. So what they can do, they cannot control you in many ways. That is the reason their agenda is to create mental fog as much as they can and to keep you stuck on your journey, and that really works. So you will find such people who will tell you things which even doesn't exist, in which has nothing to do with your birth chart or a lot of things. So agenda is to keep you stuck and to create a lot of mental fog. So I am going to share my experiences about birth chart reality, so that you will have a lot of idea what you need to do in your life when it comes about believing or being dependent or codependent on birth chart, astrology and numerology in twin flame journey. So first time I received my birth chart when I was in 9th standard, and that was created through a renowned astrologer in India who is also known for many other good and positive spiritual practices. Reason for getting birth chart was my health issues, as I was falling sick again and again. So one of my relatives who used to visit my family frequently, he had a close relationship with that renowned astrologer. So he suggested and asked me, so I gave him my birth details to get it created. When I received my birth chart, I found there were a Saturn period already started, which is known for obstacles in a human life, or it was for 7 plus 2.5 years, so 9.5 years. And another issue was ancestral defect. It was there in that birth chart. There were a few more issues were mentioned in my birth chart, and then I rechecked and created my birth chart through several other different astrologers, and I received the same things which was previously mentioned in that birth chart. I was concerned and focused on my career since my school days. Reason because karmic parents were forcing me to get married as soon as I was turning 18 years of age. I have fought a war for not getting married and to stay away from even love relationships. So I'll share a separate video as I fought a war. It should be shared. So even when I denied so many times, they did something shittiest, planning to make me agree for marriage. And since then I made my career as a priority, because I knew only my career, my studies can save me from getting married. I faced a lot of issues in completing my studies, wherein it was written in my birth chart that I will not be able to complete my studies, but I was facing issues in my studies because of karmic mother was always keeping me busy in household things intentionally, so that I don't get a chance to do studies at home and I will fail. Then she will have an option to force me for marriage, so that she can tell relatives and society that I'm not good at studies, and they will have a reason for me getting married. And whenever my exams were coming, she was going for vacations. So she was going for vacations and was only coming back when my exams are getting over, even after it got over. So this was a frequent thing when I was seeing since I was in 6th standard. So in 9th they started forcing me a lot for marriage, but this marriage was thing had a long story. I'll share some other day. So why was she going on vacations during my exams, so that I will not get time to study for exams? I will also have to cook food in morning, and I had to do that because I was elder one in the family and other siblings were younger than me. Apart from this, she did so many shittiest things to stop me from studying. Somehow I completed my 12th and I started looking for job, and karmic mother could not digest that. I struggled in my career. That time I was staying with karmic family and I was not stable in my career. I was keep on changing my jobs, or it was getting away from me because of so many reasons. And reason was karmic's negativity, nothing else. It had nothing to do with the birth chart. As per birth chart, it was mentioned that I will only succeed in my career in my 30s, not before that. which was again proven wrong when I left home and started staying away alone for job away from karmic family. While working, I also completed my graduation and my MBA in HR, and I saw huge success in my career in my early 20s. So this was also proven wrong when I look at my birth chart. Something said by all the astrologers, I'm hardworking and workaholic person, and because of which I have seen a great success in my career in my early 20s. I am a renowned face in my industry. I have been HR head and CEO for a company, and that CEO was my highest designation. And I am known for my efforts and for my hard work. This was another reason for not being dependent on astrology, or another reason it was mentioned, like, that intuition thing was missing from my birth chart, wherein I am a highly intuitive being. I can see and talk to all sort of spirits since my childhood. I am always aware about true intentions of others and aware of what other people are thinking and planning about me. I'm a excellent face reader since my childhood. So when I started recognizing these spiritual gifts since my childhood, I started experimenting. Several times I did a lot of experiments to check whether it is really true or not. So I'm actually having these powers, or it is just a coincidence. So main reason was, once a astrologer with whom I was talking on phone, he said you must be average in terms of physical beauty, wherein I am a rarest physical beauty with magnetic attraction, because of which I started hiding my physical beauty, because I have faced a lot of hate, jealousy, envy because of being born gorgeous. I did so many changes, in my body so that I don't look physically beautiful, because that hate and jealousy of others, especially from women's, were so hurtful and disturbing. They continue, staring at me, which was affecting my health. And I never saw rejections from masculines, in my life. Was always proposing me for marriage directly, even when wherein even I was not interested in marriage, not even in any relationship. So my thought process was, these people are all, after physical beauty. They don't like to know or understand a person. They all are about, physical beauty. So this thing was again proven wrong when it comes about birth chart, that I'm an average beauty. I am a rarest physical beauty. Though I was growing exceptionally in my career, but was experiencing a lot of health issues. Again, reasons were, spirit attack, black magic, new moon, full moon, and blocked energies, and negative energies of other people in my surroundings also. My presence is extremely powerful, because of which wherever I go, all eyes are always on me, staring at me, which was affecting my health. So as health was concerned and it was damaging day by day, I was growing in my career. I started seeing huge success since 2014, and that time I didn't had a lot of work, as I had to do it later. Then that time also started experiencing a lot of health issues. So there I had excuse that I'm doing a lot of work in office, maybe I'm getting sick, but before that I didn't had that much work, but still was falling sick. Several tantrics were placed on my path by divine, because during my childhood I asked divine who are my real parents. Because of experiencing extreme cruelty from karmic family, I had a doubt, maybe I am adopted, because how come a real parents can be like this. Divine replied me that divine is my parents, I belongs to divine. So I got angry and upset. I did not like the reply, that answer from divine, and I thought, because divine do not want to answer this question intentionally, because divine knows everything. So I was looking for this answer, maybe I'm adopted, but divine said they are my parents. So I said, if you are my parents, why didn't you give me birth? Why am I here on earth, and that too through humans? And then I disconnected from divine for some time, because divine knew I will not listen to them. And since then I had this thought in my mind about people who were who works with magic. I thought maybe they will be able to tell me the truth, whether they are my real parents or not. And because of several tantrics were placed on my path, when I came in contact with tantric, they were not able to tell me anything. Rather, they said karmics are my original biological parents. But apart from having questions about karmic parents, I also had one more question which I could not discuss or ask with anyone, and that was twin flame intimacy. which I was experiencing since I was 13 or 14 years of age. So divine masculine's higher self gets intimate with 3D self of DF, of divine feminine, and that was healing. It wasn't something bothering me, but was a question that a spirit is getting involved, and there were marks on physical body after that intimacy. And so once I was sitting with that tantric, he was a neighbor, so I myself told him, this thing that this I experience, and maybe thought this can be stopped. And as this tantric was my neighbor, he were in contact since very long time, and he never got to know about this with me. So wherein this person was always showing off his powers, telling people their past and present, and this is your family member, this is what they do. So he was all about showing his powers, but he never got to know about this, when I discuss about this spirit intimacy. So when I told him about this spirit intimacy, divine gave a chance to that tantric to talk to higher self of divine masculine, and then he told me it's a divine soul who is with me since I am born on earth, and no power or no human can separate this divine soul from me, as it is by birth. So that's what he said, and he cannot even remove. So, and I wanted it to remove it because this was weird experience. And since then, what happened, he also said one thing, that it's been so many years that he's practicing dark magic, working with so many different types of spirits, but he never got a chance to work with such divine soul who is with me. And since then, what he did a lot of magic on me to control me, to keep me in his power, so that because see, my presence is again powerful, and it brings a lot of amazing things whenever somebody is part of my life, be it even as a neighbor, if you're in a contact. So I know what all things happens. He recognized that, so he did a lot of magic, and which affected my health, but he could never control me, because I am somebody who can never be even controlled by divine. This is how I am. So I have been a challenge for divine also. I share those experiences maybe in upcoming videos. So again, this person did a lot of things so that he can keep me in and bind me in his through his powers, which was not possible, wherein it was a time for me to experiment my own powers, because since my childhood I have been recognizing one after another spiritual powers within me. So today, if you are a twin flame, then only 1% things can be predicted through birth chart, and 99% things will remain mystery, which will be unfolded at its own right divine timing. In my life, karmic parents were surely were increasing, their cruelty were increasing day by day, because I was not agreeing to get married, and many times I was physically hurted, that in a way that I used to get injured. I used to bleed sometimes from my head, from leg, and then many, even sometimes I was not even able to walk. This is what I experienced through karmic family. Reason was only marriage. And this behavior of them made me more stubborn and more rebellious, so I never bowed down to them. And once a karmic mother said to me that if I don't agree for marriage, then she will spread negative rumors about myself, about my character. I said, go ahead and do it. What are you waiting for? Do you need my permission? So she did it. Okay. But I knew what was my plans, so I never had a plan for marriage, and I was clear about my career. So as truth always comes out, and one more reality attached to my existence, my powers, that if anyone says wrong things about me or does any shittiest thing to me, that gets returned multifolded automatically. And I've seen karmic mother getting every karma, whatever she said and did to me. I have seen that. Okay, so that is the reason I enjoy by not replying anyone most of the time when somebody says anything wrong or does anything, because I know they will be getting rewarded multiple times of whatever they have said or sent towards me. So today's message, if you are a twin flame, then only 1% dependency or codependency is required on your birth chart, not more than that. There will be so many things which will get revealed at a specific divine timing only, wherein I'm a somebody who knows in and out things about my life. Many times it is being told by divine, many times I get vision, many times it is by being told by spirits, but then there were many things which got revealed at a certain timing. So as why 1% this dependency is required on birth chart, because there are 9 planets, and there are a few things which you need to check, and what all can you check, what all remedies can you apply, that I'll share in a separate video. But then reason behind sharing this video is See, I'll be sharing remedies for your 9 planets for which you will not even require to check your birth chart, but then there are things which you have to check through birth chart, because for those particular issues you will have to perform certain rituals. And so reason making this video today is there are a lot of people who will try to trick you on the name of birth chart, that you can check your soul mission through birth chart. Maybe you can check things about your real twin flame, whether it's this person is real twin flame or not. No, that is not the truth. I am telling you this from my own journey. So I will be sharing more and more experiences and revealing things what I have got to know through my own journey, which will help again the real twin flames. So this was about today's video, and I will see you in next video with probably with remedies for moon and for 9 planets. So thank you for watching my channel and subscribing it, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.